Welcome to the wild world of the trapezius muscle and lots of interesting things about the shoulder. So I've learned the trap muscle in 3 parts or 4 parts. Trap 1 and 2 is the part up here. And if you look closely at the fibers, you can see the direction, the way the fibers are drawn. So there's 1, there's 2, and this part, the area down here, 3 and 4 are typically sort of underutilized. And you can see maybe it has something to do with the direction of the fibers, but we're always trying to pull some work down here and take some pressure off these guys. So if you have a headache, if you have a sore neck, if you have a tight shoulder, if you feel like you have shoulders for earrings, if your jaw hurts, if you have sinus stuff, if you have a rotator cuff, generally this trap can be partially to blame. And one way to help it is to pull the pressure off the upper trap and pull it down and give it to the lower trap. Now, lots of people like to see what the rotator cuff actually looks like. So the rotator cuff's job is to, if this is the humerus or the arm bone, the rotator cuff's job is to grab onto that humerus and suck it up under the sort of cliff that's created by the shoulder blade and the collarbone. So this is one of the rotator cuff muscles, and you can see it's highlighted and hanging on to the humerus there. And then here's another rotator cuff muscle. So this one's called the supraspinatus. It's above, this is the spine of the shoulder blade, so it's above the spine. Here's the infraspinatus, it's below the spine. There's a little guy right here. That guy, his name is the teres minor. There's a teres major in there too. And it's a little bit hard to see, so I'm gonna peel off another layer here. But on the inside of the shoulder blade is this guy. This is the subscapularis. So that's another rotator cuff. So you can see from this view, if this is our friend the humerus, those guys are just hanging on to it and sucking it under that cliff there. They're trying to keep it in that little cliff right there. So another big muscle that we want to pay attention to when we're trying to get shoulder blades to cooperate is this guy. That's our little friend, the rhomboid. The rhomboid also can help pull those shoulder blades together towards the spine. If your shoulders are rounded forward, then this whole shoulder girdle rounds forward, and the muscles on the front, this is the pec minor, so the little pec muscle, and then I'll layer back on the pec major. There's the pec major right there. That guy, if you bring its attachment point closer together, so you bring that shoulder rounds forward and this attachment point gets closer to this attachment point here on the sternum, then this muscle says, oh, well, I was this length. Now you've brought my 2 attachment points closer together, so I will be this length. Wow, I've never had him turn bright yellow before. That was exciting. I don't know what to do. Oh, he turned back normally. Okay, so we just want to make sure that those shoulders are in a good position and these chest muscles don't take over the whole body. We don't want this whole chest muscle to take over the whole front. So lots of people use their bicep a lot. Lots of people use, there's the bicep. Lots of people use their chest a lot. And lots of people use this upper trap. So that's 3 muscles. There are 17 muscles that act on the shoulder joint. So we just want to make sure you're using more of the 17 rather than just the popularly overused, misused upper trap, pec, and bicep. Okay.